Mark, let's flash back to Mac Media Day for a second. Head coach Jason Candle telling us that he's expecting quarterback Tucker Gleason to take a huge leap this year. Why? Because that is usually the case for quarterbacks entering their second year starting in Candle's system. But you can make the argument, at least in the first half of today's game against Kentucky, that Gleason didn't take a step forward, but rather a step back. Gleason only completing 7 out of 14 passes in the first half. And by the way, his first pass of the game was an interception that resulted in a Wildcats touchdown on the ensuing drive. Toledo ultimately falling down 10-2 in that first half, and as you just saw, losing 24-16 here in week 1.
It was a good play call. We got the coverage that we liked. I'm told, timing and ball placement and accuracy, and so that's what I'm working on. And the receiver slipped a little bit, and nothing to his fault. And it's a play that happens, and the DB made a good play, stepped in front of it. That's about it. I think we did a good job just as an offense, kind of figuring it all out. And now just the next step is elite communication. I think that was where we lacked more of today. It's just the communication piece of it.
Hats off to Kentucky and Coach Stoops. Tough football game today, hard-fought game. In the end, we gave ourselves a chance to maybe put ourselves in position to win the game. We just didn't make the plays we were, towards the end there. And ultimately, we have to start better, and we have to be better in the first half, especially offensively. But, a lot of mistakes that look like game one things today, and you try to do the best job you can to guard against those in preseason practice. And today, some of those things bit us in the backside, and that can't happen against a quality opponent. We left our defense out on the field too long in the second quarter and the third quarter a little bit. But the course of the second quarter and the third quarter, there were a couple 3-and-outs there, and our defense got a little gassed, and so it's frustrating. But there's game one mistakes there. We got to get it right and get it fixed and get ready for a quality opponent this week.
Mark, I don't mean to be all negative about UT, but remember all the hype we had about the running back additions for the Rockets this year? Kenji Christian, Chip Traynham coming over, instantly becoming the running backs 1 and 2 for Toledo. Well, the backfield as a whole only averaged 2 yards per carry. Shades of Toledo last year, a team that ranked 108th in the entire nation in rushing yards per carry. Next up for the Rockets, home opener next Saturday against Western Kentucky. But for now, we're here at Kroger Field at the University of Kentucky. I'm Yaw Bonsu, BCSN.